Morning, everybody. Just doing a little baling here this morning, some straight alfalfa in Idaho. Running the BestBale system. I've just been running it in manual mode, which means I use these up and down arrows to adjust my target pressure, 430 psi. You can see the actual pressure is there at the bottom, 429 right now. And then I'm just watching my weights as they come across the screen. Gives me my 8-bale average weight. And you can see for this field, with this machine, we've done 831 bales at a 54.0 pound average. So I'm buying this hay in the windrow by the ton. So I will write a check for that weight right there, 834 times 54.0 is what I would do if we were to stop right now. We've done that with all of our fields this year. We've weighed a lot of loads of hay and gone off these, and both myself and the seller are very confident in these numbers, these averages. So we just go off of the BestBale system now. We really don't weigh anything. All of our checks are made out on those two numbers right there. So I'm going for a 56 pound bale. So this end of the field, I'm going to bump my pressure just a little bit. That's what's really nice about this system, is it's real easy to change on the fly. If we have any balers that are running with us that don't run the BestBale system, I just text them periodically and tell them what our updated pressure is running at, and they can get out and change. But the thing they can't do is they can't really adjust from one end of the field to the other. It's not practical for them to get out 3 or 4 or 5 times on one windrow to adjust. So we just have to live with those inconsistencies there. But one thing you can do, if you're running multiple balers, you can put a scale kit on one of your balers like we have here, and the rest of them you can just put a base kit, which gives you this monitor. It gives you the pressure transducer, the automatic control, the stroke counter, flake counter, and so you could tell the other operators, hey, on this side of the field you need to be running at 450. In the middle, you need to bump it down to 425, and on the other side, you need to be running at 375. And then they can just go off the field and they can make the adjustments. They can't see the weights, obviously, but they can make the adjustments and try to keep a consistent product. So that's one option. And with that option, you can always add on to it. You can add a scale on, you can add a greaser on. It comes with the full wire harness, so you can just plug and play everything onto that. So it's a great initial investment. It's a great starting point if you just want to get into a BestBale kit and save a little bit of money, or spread it out over 2 years, or whatever you want to do. Lots of options there. One of the other cool things about BestBale system is you can, in your settings mode, here's my camera, I'll show you that later, you can set your max pressure you want it to run. So I got mine at 600. If you've got a new operator in here, you could turn it down to 400 or 500 if you don't want them to go up to a certain point or go past a certain point. That's easily adjustable. Screen brightness will give you your auto mode sensitivity adjustments, your installed options, your target flakes. This is pretty cool here. If it deviates more than one flake from 11, so if it reads 9 or 13, it'll beep at me, tell me to slow down. Right now it's telling me to speed up. Got an IVT tractor So it makes it really nice, easy to get my leg counts where I want them. I'm in a single windrow now, so just the way that we cut it. This was the odd windrow out. Speed up a little bit. You can see I'm down now in the middle of the field where my weights are kind of starting to creep up a little bit, so I'm actually going to get ahead of the curve and I'm going to bump my pressure down. You can see after I made my pressure adjustment, the green dots above the weights have disappeared. You got a live scale reading right here. As soon as I make 4 bales, the green dots will reappear, telling me that those are my new weights after the pressure adjustment, so you always know kind of where you're at. And this right now, I am going 3.9 miles an hour. You can see the consistency of these weights. That's because of our shock design, scale design. Helps to get those consistent weights. So one of the real cool things about the BestBale system is how accurate and consistent the scale system is. Because everything in our system revolves around the scale. That's any system that starts with the scale. You need those inputs. You need accurate data coming in to be able to make informed decisions. So we put a lot of emphasis on our scale product. Coming around the field again, I'm going to adjust that. I know it's going to get heavy up here, so I kind of get ahead of the curve and be ready for that. Anyway, so there's a quick little tour of manual mode of the BestBale system. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We'd be happy to answer them. Happy to help you out. Happy to get you in touch with other folks that are running the BestBale system. Pick their brain, see what they like, see if there's anything they don't like, see how accurate the scales are. Just really want everybody to be informed and help get your questions answered. So give us a call. Be more than happy to talk to you. Have a great day, everybody.